Hey y'all, it's your girl Boss Nee back with another video. Yeah, y'all, I want to come on and just talk a little bit about finding your purpose. Let's jump straight into it. Hit that like button if you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're getting anything from it, y'all. Help me push this content through the algorithm because I got a big story to tell. I got a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge to give. So with that, I want to talk about finding your purpose. I was just thinking like when I was young, it was this old guy, around the place where I stayed. He always be out walking his dog and he owned like a lot of properties over in Bronzeville back in Chicago. And he asked like me and my friend at the time, he was like, what y'all wanna be? No, he kept telling us too, direction. He was like, what is direction? North, east, west, south. What is direction? North, east, west, south. What do that spell? And he said news. Well, we finally figured it. It took a while to figure it out that, the direction spell news. So, and then he was like real, I think, I like to think that he was a real wise man. And he used to always ask like, what y'all want to be? What y'all want to be? And I couldn't come up with nothing. I could not come up with nothing. I know I wanted to be something, but I couldn't come up with like the answer. And I remember him telling me like, well, you better hurry up and figure it out because life gonna be going in the blink. And I was like, man, that was true, and that always stuck with me. And I used to always say, man, what do I really want to be? What do I really want to be? And then I always had passions. Like I'm an excellent writer. Like I always want to write. I walked around when I was young, like with a notebook in my sleeve all the time. I used to like rap, write a lot of poetry, slang poetry. I wrote whole movie scripts, books. Definitely a great writer and a great speaker. So I did, I had a passion. I always wanted to be a motivational speaker, but I always felt like incomplete. I'm saying all that to say I feel like I felt incomplete because my life is not my own. I had a bigger purpose, and now as time been going, like I done been through all these struggles. Like I've been through so much, and it's like I came out clean. And like I just transitioned to a whole new person like myself. The things in my heart that I desire deep, God gave it to me. Also clarity as well and revealing himself to me. So now I feel like my purpose is to spread the good news. I don't feel incomplete no more. You know, I couldn't, when he asked me that, I feel like I couldn't figure it out because, my life is not my own. God using me for a bigger purpose and stuff like that. And I used to always just like see signs like, you don't have to have a lot of money to be great. And like, I never been like, in love with materialistic things. Like, I didn't find like real joy in it, like how some people do and stuff like that. And I always, me, I always used to say like, death make me realize that I need to figure out what I'm on this earth for. Cause it ain't to drive fancy cars and play around. It gotta be a meaning. Death always made me know that it was a meaning. Like going to many funerals and stuff like that and to see like the body, the spirit is gone. It's like, I ain't here to play. So I always kept that in the front of my mind. So now, you know, being alone and isolated made me realize like my purpose is to tell the people what God has done for my life. How he showed up, how he walked with me through all my trials and tribulations. He on my back to break these generational curses. Always been a scapegoat, the loner, the outsider, didn't fit in, and then like my discernment is on a million, y'all. like my discernment, I was gifted with some discernment that's just like amazing. Y'all just don't know. Like I never like to believe in superstitions, but like when something good happens to me, my right eye always jump. And when I'm coming in a bad situation, my left eye always jump. And I know to step back and take a look. It's like my guidance is like extreme, you know. So God has always protected me and saved me and set me apart. So I have no other choice but to spread the good news. And I'm coming with the truth, you know. I told myself on these videos, like the video I just made, like about repentance, I'm not here to pat the bonds, you know. I always been a truth teller, and the Lord want me to tell the truth. So I'm not holding back, you know, being 100% honest, 100% authentic, 100% real. I am real. I always been real. So yeah, y'all, I just want to give y'all that, you know, find your purpose, you know. And finding your purpose takes isolation. That's guaranteed. So y'all be blessed out there and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you're getting anything from it. All praises to the Most High.